Well, Gaza is under a complete siege. There is zero inflow of food, water, fuel and electricity. The strip has plunged into darkness for the third night. Let's take a look at the region a little more closely now. Well, Gaza is a small strip of land with just 365 square kilometers area. 2.3 million Palestinians are cramped in here and have been living under a blockade since 2007, which means that Israel has been controlling who and what enters the region. And today they are blocked entirely. Well, apart from this unique situation, the region also sits on a unique network, and this is the network of tunnels. Israel refers to this as the tunnel threat. Hamas operates through this vast underground city. The militant group uses it to store weapons, transport rocket launchers, hide in bunkers, and also operate command centers. Well, reports suggest that the access points to these tunnels are hidden between schools, mosques, hospitals, and other civilian buildings. A Washington Post says that Hamas built more than 1,300 tunnels since 2007. The group did not invent this model. It was adopted from Hezbollah, who developed a similar network in southern Lebanon. Well, to show you in detail, let me bring you a report from our correspondent Ghadi Francis. She paid a visit to one of these tunnels in 2013 to decode how the network actually functions. Take a look.
It is a 4-minute walk with the dangers of death any moment. Israel could bomb us here, or simply the tunnel might collapse. Why the tunnels? Because ever since Hamas Islamic Resistance was elected and given control over Gaza, Hamas's victory prompted sanctions by Israel, the United States and the European Union, each of which had placed the organization on its official list of terrorist groups. A series of sanctions that included power cuts, heavily restricted imports and border closures. These tunnels to Egypt remain the source of food, fuel, medicine, electronics, weapons and obviously people.
Let's come to the big question now. How will these tunnels play a role in today's war? There's a lot of talk around Israel launching a ground invasion on Gaza. If that happens, it could change both sides' war strategies. Well, we could see hand-to-hand combat, increased risk of traps, and also blur boundaries between civilians and soldiers. Now, this is where the Gaza tunnels will come to play. There is no doubt that Hamas knows its tunnels by heart. Israel will need extensive intelligence to fight in such a tough terrain. But there is no doubt that if it comes to that, Hamas will have the upper hand.